Hi Gemini, thank you all so much for tuning in, love and light to you all here. Welcome to your new moon. As your new moon, this is your full moon reading, dear Gemini, but we're moving into your new moon the month after, right around the 3rd of June. So your time is coming. I'm hearing that specifically, Gemini, whatever that might mean. In particular for you, I'm seeing it's something that I'm seeing a number of you having making a decision here. The sun coming through. It may have to do here with a water sign. I'm hearing fire and earth though as well. Perhaps someone who's got a lot of fire energy in their chart, a lot of earth in their chart as well. And you may be dealing with an Aries here for a number of you. There could also be a focus on matters that involve your physical body coming real. I'm hearing real, coming up real soon. I'm seeing it has to do with what you project in a public way. Now the way that you even, let's say, brand your message, I'm hearing it specifically in that way for a number of you Gemini, is also coming up for review, and you might be actually working on a project. Probably a specific message going through for a number of you, but perhaps you might be getting even a proposal here coming through by someone who wants to invite you. I'm hearing specifically to I'm hearing collaborate with them. Now this is creatively the Hierophant coming through upright with the Magician diagonal to it, the Son of Cups in reverse. I'm seeing that this is perhaps for a number of you this is a space in which you have already worked in before. I'm hearing auditioned, like you've already, again, perhaps a specific message coming through, Gemini, for a number of you, but a space in which you're kind of already familiar. Now, before we get into it, I was meditating on your energy before I turn on the camera, and I was getting this... Now, okay, lots coming through for you, Gemini. Yeah, it's exciting. Yes, there's so much going on. I'm hearing it is a matter of stimulation, okay, and specifically of your imaginative faculties. I'm seeing it as related to what you are feeling. I'm hearing compelled to also begin to project in a really public way. Now, to say it in this way, where let's say, Gemini, you've been kind of like you've had this vision, let's say, even of yourself working in a certain environment, even some particular place in the world, some community, talking about certain types of things. If you've been kind of getting more and more, even I'm seeing it as like signs, as you might feel it. Signs, what are signs? But the feeling that, I feel like I'm being drawn to kind of also create in that space in some shape or form, in whatever way that may be meant for a number of you. But I feel compelled to start, I'm hearing also communicating about certain things as it pertains to, this might be for a number of you related even to politics, something that you feel really like, something that gets you heated, Gemini, okay? Like I'm talking like you feel like I'm hearing you're drenched with, I'm hearing your sequined messages. I'm not sure what that is alluding to, but something that you feel, again, it's like is an absolute for you, Gemini, like the way you feel about whatever this space is, it's like an absolute, like I'm hearing, I cannot go any longer without, I'm hearing drawing this, I'm hearing also this, I'm hearing this direction out on the map where it's like, okay, this is something, again, that I feel also so driven by. Again, for a number of you, it can be even a philosophy, some even, I'm hearing focus on the future in some kind of way where you're like, I want to start drawing it on the map. You're getting it really more, I'm hearing also mobile. I'm hearing motivating for a number of you. There could be a focus on how you might be getting ready again to project something. I'm hearing project, present. It could have to do with the physical body. Again, I'm hearing specifically for a number, you could be thinking about even kind of presenting something, performing in a certain way as well. And it may have to do with what you've been, I'm hearing longing. Here comes again the Magician. Capricorn, I'm hearing strongly. And the Temperance card. For a number of you are being compelled. I'm hearing compelled again. Feeling driven, drawn to even begin to discuss certain things. And be that in a political way. I'm hearing this is coming right up and out for you in a political way for a number of you, but I'm seeing as well professionally. Now, what does it mean to be politically involved in something? What does it mean to be professionally involved in something? And how are those two spaces different here? I'm hearing even I'm hearing on the wavelength of your consciousness. Here's the High Priestess and the Daughter. So for a number of you, you're again feeling like I'm hearing so even sentimentally drawn and driven out to start communicating about something here. Here comes the Mother of Swords and the Six of Cups. Yeah, I'm hearing this has a space right here, Gemini, that we feel, and I'm hearing Capricorn so strongly, that we feel we can no longer forsake. Here comes the Strength card for you, Gemini, in a certain way, standing for. And it's like, I'm hearing, I have worked so hard for this. I'm hearing so long for this. This is my decision, I'm hearing here, that I make to make it my own. I'm hearing final move forward. That is the stride that I take into, I'm hearing, the long-term future of how it is that I season myself. I'm hearing to capture. I'm hearing to captivate as well. My own, I'm hearing self-reflection in how it is that I activate my perception of my dream. I'm hearing, what is it that I feel I am uniquely drawing here to scale, and where is it that I feel that I must communicate in that space, even with myself, about what it is that I feel so passionate about. Now, Gemini, this is a moment of honesty. A space in which you feel it's like, okay, I'm hearing, I feel what I feel. I feel what I feel. But at the same time, I realize that I would like to, in a certain way, again, I'm seeing it as like capture, captivate, I'm hearing as well. The space that even documents this type of, I'm hearing communicative, I'm hearing course, even venture. And for a number of you, I'm seeing that plain and simple, I'm hearing, again, political activism. You're like, I want to start getting my hands, I'm hearing, dipped in paint. I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but like I want to start getting really, again, even active with the way that I'm hearing project a certain, I'm hearing responsibility for a number, but I'm seeing it as a certain philosophy here that I'm getting ready to even, I'm hearing carry out in a new place. I'm seeing for a number of you may be thinking about even engaging, I'm hearing in a certain platform in another country. I'm hearing abroad. I'm hearing the letter P related to the Magician. There could be a focus on some space. I'm hearing land. I'm hearing the letter H, and I am hearing Israel as well. I'm not sure what that is alluding to, but that you're really, I'm hearing you're like I need. I'm hearing to cut my. I'm hearing I'm hearing my coupon here out, so that I can begin to work. I'm hearing in that currency. I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but it's so interesting because there is, as I'm getting at, a focus on what you are, I'm hearing as you might feel it involved in. I'm hearing even in the process of. I'm hearing commercializing. I'm hearing, I'm hearing for a number of you. I'm hearing converting here. Okay, for a number of you could be traveling and you're like exchanging your currency, whatever it may be. But I'm seeing that you, for a number of you, you're thinking about even collaborating in a certain space. I'm seeing it has to do with what, for a number of you, definitely even taking a vacation, moving. I'm hearing for a number of you, I'm hearing Herald Square here, Chariot, right over the Ten of Cups. The Judgment card's flying up into the Lovers, your very own card of the Major Arcana. Dear Gemini, I'm hearing Capricorn and Scorpio strongly here. With the Lovers, I'm hearing someone is definitely thinking about you. I'm hearing that specifically. If you're wondering, are they thinking about me? It's like, before you answer that, I'm hearing question on your own. I'm hearing specifically, are you thinking about the answer or are you feeling it? Okay, now interesting, there is some sort of distinction there between what even you feel is a certain I'm hearing it as like a conversation in your mind that's related to even energetic movements. I'm hearing from the past. Now, for a number of you, to say it in this way, that there is a certain space that you feel is kind of coming up for review again, and it might be related. This could be going on, moving through on so many levels, right? How many people are watching? It could be kind of speaking to everyone in a diverse way. But the Chariot here in the Eight of Cups, for a number of you, there is perhaps a space of even. I'm hearing the recognition of certain experiences in the past. Now, again, that could mean so many things in so many ways for so many people. Let's say past lives. What you might be kind of feeling is coming up again for review in a certain way, be it even an experience that you had recently. I'm hearing recently. I'm hearing October strongly. That you kind of is, again, you're kind of even reminded of it, okay, in some kind of way. And it might have to do with what you've been feeling a little bit... again, like tension around the space of conversation of, and I'm seeing that as related to the Son of Swords and the Father of Pentacles. For a number of you, I'm hearing you want to like even make something very official here. And for a number of you, I'm seeing this is like almost the desire to confirm a space of interest, and be that professionally, where it's like, I'm hearing I have a whole lot of love in. I'm hearing to give. I'm hearing that specifically. But how is it that I approach this space physically? I'm hearing materially and professionally, publicly. I'm hearing specifically for a number of you, like I'm hearing you want to get your outfit on. I'm hearing zoomies. I'm not sure what that's alluding to. Zoomies. Now, okay, for a number of you, this is a space though in which you feel kind of like, again, it's been kind of tricky in how you really discern, I'm hearing, and define what your space of interest is. And it's kind of like to say it in this way, well, and I'm hearing not necessarily to, let's say, define, but how it is that you grapple with and orient your own sort of attention span. I'm seeing it as like your attention in a way that feels like it has direction. Okay, and to say that to a Gemini, right? It's like Gemini ruled by Mercury, the third house. Oh my goodness, can you race your mind in competing directions within itself? Yeah, you sure can. You can think of so many things, right? Even at the same time, Gemini. For those of you, let's say, have got a lot of Gemini in your chart, there is a highly dynamic sort of energetic pace there that the mind can keep. Here comes the Two of Wands and the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords in reverse, Two of Wands upright, and the Ace of Swords is in reverse, Ten of Wands in reverse, and the Four of Cups upright. Capricorn, I'm hearing again strongly, Gemini, you're coming face to face with what your power is. What is the space in which you see yourself moving forward, actually moving forward. Now, what does it mean to activate a space of interest, of potential? What is the philosophy that aligns you with that space? This has to do with what you feel so incredibly committed to on an emotional level, where you feel like, I'm hearing these are my people, I'm hearing this is my land, I'm hearing this is my community, this is my culture, I'm hearing as well my ethic, I'm hearing my company, I'm hearing this is also my language, this is what I love, and this is what I love to learn, I'm hearing more about as well. And what is the space in which I see myself directing a certain type of a dynamic there out? And for Natalie, this has to do with what you see yourself really playing a certain public role with. I'm hearing leading out here the conversation around. Now, again, this is a space in which you feel you are highly qualified as well. I'm going to say it like that, where you're like, I know. I'm hearing if I entered that room, I could shred them all apart. I don't know what that's alluding to. Capricorn, I'm hearing strongly, okay, just in case you were wondering, the Moon and the Three of Swords, the Mother of Cups. For Natalie, this has to do with a space in which perhaps you feel there is also a really high level of competition, and the energy that I'm feeling here is very, you can feel it, right? You can see it, a very fast-paced, moving energy. For a number of you, this can be associated with the archetype of Aries. You do have the Empress and the Emperor that are both coming through, and the Emperor came through in the very beginning of your spread, Gemini. Now, I'm hearing it's a question of collaboration. I'm hearing what we feel, we not only feel, but we feel we would like to act on. What is that space that you feel you are now calling yourself to the podium to begin to carry out? Now, and there is a focus on what you see yourself emotionally also revealing. It's interesting because the feeling I'm getting for you, Gemini, is it's like, what can you feel through the process of, well, acting on behalf of as well in a physical way, where you're really projecting what it is that you feel so, I'm hearing sentimentally driven by, which is interesting because let's say it like this, and if this is going by really quickly, you like to slow it down to watch it in slower motion. I know it's going by it can be relatively rather quickly seeming. So if you'd like to slow down, feel free to click the three dots at the base of the reading, Gemini, and I'm hearing Capricorn strongly, and feel free to right click there and you can slow down the speed. Now, or speed it up. I know some of you are like, I love the speed and I love it even faster. Let me just hear you a little faster there. Okay, so whatever it is that you feel driven to watch with the pace of, but just know that you can change it down there, all right? Becca mentioned that. Now, dear Gemini, oh my goodness, I'm hearing it is definitely, I'm hearing it's time. I'm hearing we have realized that the alarm clock didn't really need to ring to wake us up. We know, I'm hearing that it's our time. Here comes the sun again. It is in reverse. I'm seeing that there is a focus on what you feel. Again, it's like, I don't need to have my surfboard, okay, in hand for the waves to bring, I'm hearing, the water to the shore. Interesting, to make me feel that I am, I'm hearing, calling for change. Interesting. I'm seeing it in the way of you feel that there is a space in which you feel, Gemini, and here you got to take the bull by the horns and take the opportunity, take the chance. I'm here to begin taking, I'm hearing, your messages. I'm hearing to the big screen. I'm hearing that for a number of you. There's something that for a number of you also want to profess. Now, this is a countdown space. Okay, for a number of you, the Ace of Pentacles upright and the Mother of Swords in reverse. We've got to feel not only physically ready to represent that space, but also I'm hearing figuratively, where we feel that we, and there's such a focus on feeling, Gemini, right, in your reading and throughout, here specifically. I'm not going to mention that here in that way, but there is a focus on what, again, you feel you're almost, it's like representing even ideologically. I'm hearing the ideological forms of our thought bodies. Interesting. Like, what is it that we are thinking? And how is it that we are representing those thoughts? Now, I'm seeing that those thoughts are related for a number of you to what you are emotionally moving through, and that can be a somewhat of a convoluted space, but it leads ultimately to the question of action. When we are feeling what it is that we are, when we have a certain also space of intention, okay, where it's like we have a vision, we feel so much even sentimentally. Well, the question is, what do we do with that, okay? How do we carry what we see in an active way forward to ensure that we are, I'm hearing, complementing the vision with our sense of, I'm hearing creative, I'm hearing seeing it as, I'm hearing, I'm hearing creativity here. I'm hearing one second here, Gemini. I'm hearing communication. Okay, I'm seeing it as related to the Father of Wands and the Son of Wands and the Fool. For a number of you, you are also really interested in someone here. I'm seeing that this has to do with even some space in which you see yourself collaborating with someone, okay? This is someone who you have been physically also attracted to, I'm hearing, on a level and to a degree that has had, I'm hearing, no distance in mind, okay? We're going to say it like that, like, you feel like you are not apart from an individual, whoever this energy or this frequency might be speaking to, but there's someone or some space in which you feel it's like, I don't even need to be there to feel their presence. I'm hearing that specifically, but I'm seeing it as well to feel that there is some form of, for a number of you, this could be a spirit guide, yes, but to feel that there is also a future here. Now, for a number of you, I'm hearing there is even an opportunity that's coming through. There's a space of stimulation of the imagination, what we see ourselves manifesting, and we're getting ready. I'm hearing we're getting ready to begin to carry that space out from the convoluted sort of complex. So I'm hearing spatial, I'm hearing ground in our mind, where it's like we've been kind of grappling with what we've been emotionally feeling, and carrying it again, it out in a physically also productive way. Interesting. I'm hearing that is related to the Father of Wands and the Fool. It's like, how do you bring these two characters together and have them begin to actually generate, I'm hearing, also income. I'm hearing with the mass messaging. Interesting. I'm hearing system. Now, for a number of you, there is a certain even platform that you see your work really kind of taken off through. It can be social media focused. It can be related to technology. I'm seeing for a number of you that the focus is on how you broadcast your message. And for a number of you, I'm seeing there is a specific community that you feel so drawn to begin to kind of move forward in the direction of. Again, for a number of you, I'm seeing you're like, I am so set on and so clear on the fact that this is, I'm hearing my direction now. And it's interesting. Let me backtrack here, Gemini, for a moment. Now, as I was meditating on your energy before I turned on the camera, I was I was like in this I was in this taxi, and there was this, and I was meditating on your energy, Gemini. I was like, I'm gonna do the Gemini reading, and the feeling was, here comes the devil in reverse, Capricorn here coming through in reverse, right over the Nine of Pentacles, upright, Ace of Swords in reverse, the Mother of Swords in reverse. Okay, before we get to that, Daughter of Pentacles, lots of Earth energy here, but Ace of Pentacles here, mirroring the devil here, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, devil in reverse. We'll get to it, dear Gemini, but it's interesting. I was in this taxi and I was like, I got to do the Gemini reading, and so there was this I'm hearing heavily meditated space that is being brought up for consideration. I'm hearing again, for a number of you, I'm seeing that this is a space that you have already moved through, that is coming through again for review. I'm almost getting like somewhat of a cyclical feeling as well. Again, this could be happening on an emotional level, what you were kind of experiencing, I'm hearing in August. I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but it might be coming up for review again. Now, for a number of you, I'm seeing that this has to do with a certain space that you are getting ready even to make a certain major decision in, and I'm seeing it has to do with the interface of your work. I'm hearing specifically for a number of you, this has to do with even a certain pact that you're thinking of making. I'm hearing bond. I'm hearing even conversation that you're thinking of having. It might have to do with what you are going to be leading out. I'm hearing also training others on. I'm hearing channeling. I'm hearing as well. I'm hearing translating. I'm hearing for a number of you, there could be a focus on language, but specifically something that you see yourself, Gemini, magnifying. I'm hearing as well the messaging space of. Now, for a number of you, I'm seeing it's like this. I've got a product, I've got an image. I'm hearing as well even a philosophy. How is it that I get it to almost I'm hearing, I'm seeing you like almost wanting for this sort of space, even of consciousness, to kind of begin to disseminate. Interesting, and I'm seeing you almost like, it's so interesting, Gemini. I'm seeing you with like this, this almost like I'm hearing a balloon made of putty. I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but I'm seeing you like bringing it up to your mouth, Gemini, and you blow air into it. And I'm seeing it's almost like an air horn as well, like those things where you blow air into it and then it kind of makes that sound like okay, whatever it might be, Gemini. I'm seeing you blowing into this I'm hearing also this portal. Whoa, Gemini. And what comes out is, it looks like confetti. Okay, it's like sparkles of confetti, but it's almost like this powdery sort of I'm hearing gas, okay, as well. And what comes out of it is I'm hearing all your perception. Interesting. I'm hearing of what it is that you make. I'm hearing this next movie scene to make. I'm hearing itself known out as. Interesting. Now, for a number of you, you're getting your messages, I'm hearing, to circulate around the globe. Here comes the world in reverse. You have definitely, I'm hearing, done a lot of, I'm hearing hard work here. I'm hearing manual labor. I'm hearing a lot working with even translating. I'm hearing traction, like editing. I'm hearing software. For a number of you, you've been programming something, okay? Like, if you've got a lot of, I'm hearing as well Taurus in your chart, there could have been something that you were even in the process of packaging and preparing to present. But I'm seeing for a number of you, if you've got especially a lot of Aquarius or even Gemini overlapping the 11th house, whoa, are you really working on something here? I'm hearing that specifically. And there could also be a focus even on, and there could be so many factors in play, the birth chart, but if you, let's say, have Aquarius cusping your third house, or planets in Aquarius, even Uranus in your third house, I'm hearing there is something that you're getting ready to really broadcast. And I'm hearing it has to do with the Daily Show. I'm hearing live team members, okay? I'm not sure what that might be alluding to, Gemini, but I'm seeing that for a number of you, this has to do, again, with something that you are even going to be performing on behalf of. And it requires your public presence. I'm hearing that strongly for a number of you. If you're wondering, do I need to show up? Gemini, get ready. I'm hearing to really I'm hearing your jester on there. I'm hearing for the gig. I don't know what that's alluding to, but like something in which you're like wondering, I'm seeing it in this way for a number of you, like, I want to get funding for this one, I'm hearing program that I want to start. I'm hearing this mission. I'm hearing as well. I'm hearing Magic Johnson. Okay, I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but and then I am seeing like, it's kind of like this. Okay, yeah, I need to get funding, but before I get funding, I'm hearing like, what is it that I feel perhaps might complement that space? I'm seeing someone almost like waking up in the morning and wondering, what do I wear to the show? Interesting. I'm hearing I'm hearing before I tune in. I'm hearing I'm hearing in order to tune in. I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but for a number of you, this can be a space even of like preparing energetically to carry out some sort of I'm hearing conversation for a number of you, but as well some form of ooh, I'm seeing it as like even an interview, okay? I'm seeing for a number of you maybe thinking of interviewing. Okay. Now, if that is the case, though, again, I'm seeing someone almost traveling here, or getting ready to again, I'm hearing interview, like, but I'm seeing for me again traveling, yes, getting ready to even I'm hearing move to another market. I'm not sure what that's alluding to, dear Gemini. I always take it as you always heed your personal intuition, can be taken, perceived, and determined a number of ways. But the sort of feeling is like, whatever it might be that you're even in the space of innovation, I'm seeing that you're kind of wondering, how involved do I get in this space? And I'm seeing that it's a question of, for a number of you, I'm hearing I'm seeing you're almost wondering, like I'm seeing like Shark Tank, okay? Like I'm seeing someone who's getting ready to go present something on to a panel of guests, the Devil in reverse, the Ace of Swords in reverse, and the Sun in reverse. Remember, you feel like I have no idea. I'm hearing what can transpire here of this encounter. I'm hearing of this meeting. The Wheel of Fortune is upright, mirroring the Devil. It's like the Devil can show up with tap dancing shoes on, but we don't know what music is going to be played and how the Devil's actually going to be working the distance across the stage. I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but it rhymed. The Sun in reverse and the Death card in reverse. I'm hearing reminding us that we are working with I'm hearing the Eight of Wands here, mirroring the Sun. We are working not just with what we feel we can predict, but with what we feel we need to I'm hearing prepare to recognize in a certain way, and I'm seeing someone presenting something to a panel, okay, and it's almost like what they respond with is not necessarily what I have presented them to respond to. Interesting, okay. For me, I'm seeing this as like even academically focused, like you could be presenting something to a panel and you're almost wondering, what's their presentation going to be back, and it can again be some sort of space that's highly competitive. Again, I'm hearing specifically for a number of you. Let's get to it though, dear Gemini. The feeling I'm getting is that, again, it's almost like I'm seeing someone presenting something to a panel of investors, and they're kind of wondering, okay, well, if I were to present this in this way, what exactly, do I need to, like, I'm seeing someone kind of wondering, do I really show up? Like, what does it mean to show up? Do I just, like, bring my papers and I, like, hand it to them and I'm like, bye, do what you need to do with that, and let me know when you've had your, I'm hearing your decision, I'm hearing properly, I'm hearing mediated, I'm hearing also medicated out. I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but I'm seeing you almost wondering, like, do I even, like, show up? Okay, like, do I need to also, I'm hearing be registered for this? I'm not sure what that's alluding to here with the Magician and the Nine of Pentacles. I'm almost seeing someone who's a little wary, though, of, like, how they might physically be even recognized in a certain space. I'm seeing it as though related to almost like publicity, even for a number of you, but I am seeing as well, like, it's interesting. I'm seeing someone going to even, like, a doctor. Okay, and they're, like, filling out the paperwork, and they're like, do I need to, like, do they need to see me? Like, do they need to, like, actually check me out? I'm hearing, like, my body. I'm not sure what that is alluding to. I'm hearing exam. Okay, as well. It's like, do I need to as well be present? Now, for a number of you, this might be some space. I'm hearing also, I'm hearing of like a long distance that you're thinking, like, do I need to show up for some kind of meeting even that someone might be wondering, do I actually need to formally also I'm hearing recognize myself in the space, like register. Again, I'm seeing someone kind of wondering, like, I'm hearing how low can you go? I'm hearing as well, like, I'm hearing that song. Do your ears hang low? Do they wobble to the floor? It's like I'm seeing someone again, like, kind of wondering, do I need to, like, represent myself in this space? And I'm seeing that there is a question here of I'm hearing fidelity. I'm not sure what that is alluding to here with the Lovers. I'm hearing the Father of Swords and the Eight of Cups. Like, I'm seeing someone again, like, wondering, do I need to, like, show my face? I don't know what that's alluding to with the Moon right over the Ace of Wands, but I'm hearing in the same conversation piece, we hear that there is no longer room for the letter to be written out. I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but I'm seeing there's almost a focus on how something is being translated out, and there is a major shift there, the Two of Cups. Cups upright, mirroring this Magician. For a number of you, I'm hearing there is something that someone really wants to come out with in a public way, but there is a little bit of a question. I'm hearing even hesitation of how exactly that space is going to be publicly brought out. And for a number of you, this has to just simply do with language. Like, I'm seeing someone moving even to another country, and they're like, I don't speak the language. Do I still, I'm hearing promote I'm hearing the mortal message. I'm not sure what that is alluding to, like I'm hearing the mortal message. I'm hearing to the immortals. I'm not sure what that is alluding to, dear Gemini, but I'm seeing it in this way. It's almost like this. For a number of you, I'm seeing someone is thinking about eloping. Okay, I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but I'm seeing that it's almost like, it's like something. I'm seeing someone even thinking, we're going to have a virtual sort of, even like conversation here. I'm here, do we really need to like communicate even? Like, again, something like that, Gemini. I'm seeing it as well for a number of you, almost like that someone is perhaps thinking of drawing up a contract, and they're wondering, here comes the Hierophant again twice, right over this Ace of Pentacles. This is for the second time the Hierophants come through. It's like, even for my audition, I'm hearing specifically for number, do I need to like actually show up? I'm hearing and show them my makeup routine. Like, there's something that someone is wondering how, again, like how close do we need to get when we're having the call as well? Interesting. And I'm seeing someone even like hugging a phone, and they're wondering, do they feel my, I'm hearing my focus here? Again, someone might be even thinking, well, do I need to actually, I'm hearing, there's something about here, I'm hearing, do I need to translate something? I don't know what that's alluding to, Gemini, but for a number of you, I'm seeing that this is a space of investigation, even that you're wondering, do I, and it could be going in a number of ways. It could be your energy, it could be that of another, but I'm seeing that you're wanting to really make something clear, wanting to present something with like absolute, but at the same time wondering, I'm hearing, if I were to properly, I'm hearing present what it is that I feel so deeply for as well, that I felt also so sentimentally, emotionally, spiritually, energetically driven to draw out here in a public way. How is it that I must properly, I'm hearing, present that space as an ideal form? I'm hearing idealized form that has, I'm hearing, a certain communicative aspect to it. In other words, it's like, again, I'm seeing someone wondering, it's like if we are to even, I'm hearing, manage this proposal, I'm hearing this project, how is it that we make the promise? What is the contract going to be? How do we even deliver? I'm hearing certain lines in the interim, I'm hearing in the space between us. I'm not sure what that's alluding. I'm hearing in the spaces between us. I'm hearing as well, like for a number of you, could be just drawing up a contract, and for a number of you, there could be a focus on language, where it's like they speak a different language, I speak a different language, and in the contract, do we really need to identify like what this means in that language, what that means in that language, and that currency, and this currency, and how there's overlap? For a number of you, there could be a focus, and this could be a specific message coming through. I'm hearing Claire. I'm hearing I'm hearing Claire. I'm hearing also Audrey. I'm hearing adjacent. I'm hearing Jason. Okay. I'm hearing Dresner. I'm hearing Noah as well. I'm hearing Knickerbockers, the Father of Cups, and the Hierophant. Okay. Now I'm seeing that, let's backtrack. I'm seeing here that someone is, okay. There is a super strong connection here for a number of you that you feel, I'm hearing, I have not been able to let this go. No. I'm hearing he's been in my dreams. He's been, I'm hearing, on my neck. I'm hearing every time, I'm hearing I take out the trash. I'm not sure what that's alluding to. I'm hearing though as well every time that I'm hearing take a shower as well. I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but something that you feel, it's like I'm hearing every time that I'm hearing tease myself. I'm hearing with that same play-by-play message. I'm not sure what that's alluding to, dear Gemini, but I'm seeing that there's something that you feel, again, this could be a space of interest, absolutely, where you're like, I'm hearing that's it. The Strength card, upright, and the Fool. This is, I'm hearing the next move that I make. Now, for a number of you, you may be dealing with a Leo, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, there could be a focus on even the long distance. I'm hearing future. For a number of you, there is a focus on what you see yourself really, really, really captivating also your audience around. I'm hearing there is a focus on the messaging space there, and you might be thinking of reaching out to someone. I'm hearing the letter H. I'm hearing again, I'm hearing Harold. I'm hearing needs your I'm hearing your note. I'm not sure what that's what's coming through there, but I'm hearing that this has to do with a space in which you feel you're like, I'm hearing I'm hanging on. I'm hearing 2 is letters as well. Here comes the Father of Swords, a mirror, and the Ace of Pentacles. Now, this could be some space in which you feel really drawn. I'm hearing to begin to motivate, even to move in a new direction with. This might be related to what you've been, again, really like preoccupied with. Drawing to scale, and for a number of you, again, this is perhaps a certain even conversation around a certain, I'm hearing emotional matter that's been kind of like, I'm hearing dishwasher. I'm hearing dishwash has been put in the dishwasher. I don't know what that's alluding to here, but specifically with the Father of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, the Daughter of Cups in reverse, and the Lovers here upright. So, 1 second, Gemini. I'm hearing I'm hearing long distance lovers here. I'm hearing 2 lifetimes now. I'm not sure what that's alluding to. The Mother of Wands, always take it as you will, can be taken, perceived, termed of ways. I'm hearing Lily. I'm hearing lily pads, the Death card, and the Strength card. The 5 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles. For a number of you, 9 of Swords in reverse. I'm hearing the Lovers mirroring here, the 9 of Swords. We are here, the 6 of Swords, upright, the 9 of Cups in reverse. I'm hearing clearing the table to begin to have the conversation in a whole new way. And this has to do with, again, kind of like the focus on how you're physically managing your emotional space. The 4 of Cups right over the Daughter of Wands. It's like, for a number of you, this is plain and simple, an audition, okay? Like, you're being called to the platform to show, I'm hearing even your presentation skills. I'm hearing your abilities here. Now, for a number of you, this is within the space that is spiritual, okay? Even like, let's say with spirit guides, where you could be feeling that you're being put to a certain test to begin to communicate, I'm hearing, on behalf of and towards, in a direction of what you feel drawn to kind of captivate also your audience's attention around the space of, and I'm hearing again like conversion. For a number of you, this may have to do with a space in which you feel you are also wanting to kind of I'm hearing promote it in a whole new way, and it has to do with I'm hearing again your principles, dear Gemini. I'm hearing Capricorn again. Thank you so much for tuning in, loving the lights. You enjoy this period. Again, there is a focus on what you perhaps see in the long-term future. Let's move into the extended reading, and you can access those extended readings here right in here in the links provided in the bio box below. And thank you so much for your dear patience again with this reading, Gemini. Love and light. Enjoy this period, and I'll see you soon. Thank you all so much for your dear support with the channel, energetically above and beyond. All love and light. Enjoy this period. Have a beautiful new moon, full moon. I said new moon. Your new moon's again coming up, Gemini, right towards the beginning of June. We'll have another reading out there for you. I'll do another reading for you, Gemini, right around that time, hopefully within, well, we'll see. If you'd like to get notified of when I post it exactly, feel free to subscribe and you'll get notified. Gemini, thank you so much again for tuning in, and thank you again so much for your dear support with the channel, for all of your likes, all of your subscriptions, all of your comments, and your shares. I'm so touched by all of you. I read all your comments. Thank you for commenting. Feel free to share your experiences in the bio in the bio box below. Again, for those of you who also would like to calculate your ascendant, rising sign, your moon, that link is available in the bio box below. And for those of you who are not already familiar, you may find that you resonate a lot with your ascendant, rising sign as well as your moon sign. I know, for example, I resonate a lot with my moon sign and my rising sign. I do have a lot of those energies in my chart overall, and so if that's also a focus for you, if you'd like to gain greater insights into what you might be moving through into the future, I'm hearing specifically just coming right up and out, then you may find that focusing on different, let's say even signs in your birth chart could provide further insights there. So to say it in this way, let's say that you want to focus on your long term, okay, the projection of even what you're moving through in a public way, focusing on your midhaven angle sign. There are so many factors that can be at play in the birth chart, but focusing on midhaven angle sign, even the house placement of your Saturn can really help provide further insights there. For a number of you, even looking at your 11th house could be a focus, where Aquarius sits in your chart. So again, always take it as you will, but you may find that watching those signs in particular that are associated with even, again, your midhaven as a highest point in the chart, what sign is cusping the highest highest point in your chart, and even the sign that is cusping your third house. I'm hearing specifically, okay, coming through, and as well the house in which your Saturn is placed. All right, so if that is of interest for you, specifically focusing on matters of let's say even public recognition, in whatever way that may be related to what you're involved in, if you want to get also promoted in a certain way for something that you might be working on, then watching those signs may provide further insights for you. And if you'd like an astrology report, I have a number of services that speak specifically to the birth chart and assessing what energies might be moving through there. Let's see, anything else. If you got any questions, email me, but you can book those services directly via the links in the bio description box below. And Gemini, let's see, anything else that's coming through. Okay, I'm hearing, right before we tune it out, I'm hearing jingle bell rock here with the Magician leading you out, looking off into the future with the Mother of Cups upright and the Ace of Pentacles, the Fool. For a number of you are thinking of the long term. For a number of you making a real big decision. I'm hearing a big move. It may have to do with, I'm hearing the month of December. It may have to do with, I'm hearing even the letter D. I'm seeing it as related to the Ace of Pentacles. You could be thinking about moving to a new, I'm hearing even, I'm hearing like, you might be thinking of a new master's degree program. I'm not sure what that's alluding to. I'm hearing the letter D. I'm hearing Damascus. I'm hearing air here. I'm hearing aviation crew. I'm hearing navigation. I'm hearing naviglio, which means, I believe that means, oh, is it like transportation or even, naviglio, that's like boat, I believe, in Italian. Yes, okay, so for a number, you could be thinking about, again, moving, even transferring, I'm hearing, to another program. I'm not sure what that's alluding to. Nonetheless, we're going to move into the extended reading again. Feel free to check those readings out in the links in the bio description box below. Again, for a number, you may find there are further insights there through your other signs. And remember, we are all signs, right? We maybe have a sun sign Gemini, but you could have a lot of other energies even in your chart. So take it as you will, whatever you feel guided to watch. Always heed your personal intuition. And again, thank you so much for your tuning in, for your dear support. Always take it as you will, Gemini. It was a matter of interpretation. Always heed your personal intuition. And always, again, matter of perception. Love and light to you. Enjoy. And I'll see you soon. Bye.